Trails Patrick Kirksey by a 4.05 margin. On the women's side of the competition, it's a little bit closer story between Marna Neubauer and Kelly Pitzen. Just 0.15 separates these two, with the advantage going to Neubauer. The women are about to compete on the balance beam. That is their third of 4 events. The men will compete on vault for their fourth of 6 events. And you are looking at Marna Neubauer at the 1988 U.S. National Championships. She finished 4th on vault. Let's see how she does on beam tonight.
That was a round-off layout on. Of course, that 4th place on vault at last year's Nationals was in the junior division. She still is ranked as a junior national team member, but she'll be soon stepping into the ranks of the senior national team. Front handspring.
You know, we talk about style in gymnastics, and we've seen the power style of marylewdretton, and this is a very different style. It's almost light and bird-like. She is very light on her feet. Feet 4 inches tall, and the long lines look good up there.
Handspring, back handspring, layout to a full. That's a great combination. To tell you the truth, there wasn't a lot of difficulty in the exercise. She did a good swing through layout. She had a good mount, but I was waiting to see some tricks, and she packed them all into the last run.
And talk about putting your eggs all in one basket. If one setup misses, there goes the dismount.
Yeah, this is some risky stuff in terms of making mistakes in competition. Flip-flop, layout, and then a full. That's really difficult stuff, to do 4 elements right in a row, all of them being perfectly in line.
Marna Neubauer attends St. Mary's High School, where she is a freshman. Well, I guess with it being summer, I guess we could technically call her a sophomore. She'll be starting her sophomore year in September.
Score for Marna Neubauer's routine is 9.
And now we are ready for her score. It is a 9.45. A nice number for Marna Neubauer. Kelly Pitzen, 4 feet 10 inches tall, is up next.
It's interesting to note on that graphic that it also says she was 4th in the junior divisions in vaulting. She tied, actually, and she tied with the girl she's competing with here, Marna Neubauer. Okay, here's her acro series. You can see she's setting up. Back handspring, layout. Whoa.
We've seen a lot of woes in this meet, too. So named for that famous gymnast Woe, who fell off the beam and saved it.
One-handed back handspring, that's nice.
Nice black flexibility.
Sort of reminds you of Christy Phillips, who was pretty well known for her contortion-like back flexibility on balance beam. Split leap. Swing through layout. A little bobble there. She's still very young. She doesn't have the fluid movement that you see from some of the more mature competitors here. But she'll develop into that, in the grace and the style. But for right now, she's got plenty of difficulty. Clean round off double full.
It's like all of the parts are there, but the whole isn't quite put together just right yet. And again, that's the youth factor.
Let's take a look at the dismount. She does a round off to a back with a double full. She does it really easily, actually. Drops right out of that. I'm sure she can do more there, even a triple full or perhaps a tuck double back. But once again, round off, rebound with both feet. Clean form. Nice job on a double full.
Kelly Pitzen, the score she wants to beat is 9.45. And if she can't beat it, she'd like to stay as close as possible as she talks with John Holman. The score we've been given is 9.10. So she is close to Marna Neubauer, but still hasn't been able to gain any ground on her with one rotation remaining for the women.
Nebraska, Mr. Pat Kirksey.
Now the men have stepped over to the vaulting runway. Patrick Kirksey is up first. He only is allowed one vault.
In 1986, he was the junior Olympic all-around champion, so we've known that he's been a promising young gymnast for a long time. Now that he's 20 years old, he's really putting it together. He's strong, he's quick, he's very confident. Nice job on a Kasamatsu vault in a laid-out position.
In this meet, this young man has not made many mistakes.
He is very solid right now. You can see he round-offs on, tries to keep his body as straight as possible in the air. One short step on the landing, but really a good clean vault. Once again, let's note the form, because I think that's the best part of this vault. Legs together on the pre-flight, which is very difficult to do on a round-off. Good clean form in the air.
And the score for Pat Kirksey's vault was
Pat Kirksey received a 9.50 for his vault. Mihai Bagiu, who trails by 4.05, is up next.
Mihai Bagiu, vaulting.
This Romanian-born gymnast now resides in Orange, California.
Let's see how his ankle holds up here on the vault. He's been having a really rough day. Okay.
You can see on the run.
Oh, yeah, he just doesn't have the power. He watered down there a vault. It's a handspring with a full twist. Certainly not the level of difficulty that you'd like to see in a competition like this, but under the circumstances with the ankle problems that he's coming off of, it's understandable that he wasn't interested in hurting himself here. Front handspring with a full twist, way over rotated. I'm sure he hasn't done that in a long time, because his vault is obviously more difficult than that, but he had to pull something out of the bag to use in today's competition. That, by the way, will be the compulsory vault in the '92 Olympics in Barcelona.
8.6 the score for Bagiu. He still trails Patrick Kirksey by a bunch with 2 events remaining.